My name is William Patrick. I met Jim, excuse me, had a rough week this week. I met Jeremy Krammer in 2006, and we were going to court together at the same time, and we had the same lawyer, and we became best friends in a place where not many people had friends. We were able to work out together and be able to learn one another's goods and bads. I was a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints at that time, and I was going to church while I was going through my court proceedings. Jeremy found out that he could get out of the work center if he went to church, so he went to church, started going to church with me. It got him out, and it got him able to be away from the building on Sundays, and that started a whole new experience for him. Fast forward 20 years, I found out that in 2005, Mike was introduced to the LDS Church. 6 months later, Jeremy was introduced to the LDS Church. He started going to church in prison with me till his job interfered and he had to work on Sunday. And when he finally got out, he started going to church with me at the Water Tower branch. I'm afraid his mother did not know that he was going to the LDS Church. He just told her he was going to a Christian church. And so she was real friendly with me because she thought I was Christian, and that, I helped them out around the house, mowed their lawns, fixed their sprinklers. I was pretty good friends with Steve after I found out what his name was. It was always Dad, it was always Mom. And when Jeremy was in the hospital, those final weeks, I had to figure out how to get hold of his Mom and Dad. Because my wife is smart and knows how to use the white pages, and Kathy had a landline. She found the phone number, and I actually called him up and said, "This is Kathy and Steve Krammer, and have a son in the hospital in Salt Lake at Times Prison." She says, "Yeah." I said, "This is Bill." She knew exactly who I was. She was able to talk to me, and from that point on, every time I rode to Salt Lake, I took Steve with me. Before that, I would get on my motorcycle and all the way through November and October, and it was a good, nice ride to Salt Lake just to go down and see him. Couldn't take Steve on, he didn't want to ride the motorcycle, so I had to take him in the car. But it was a good experience to take him down because he wasn't able to get himself down there. And he enjoyed the ride down and be able to talk to Jeremy a couple of times. The first time he went down there, Jeremy was wide awake and able to talk. And they took him out for a walk, and it just stopped him that fast. He walked down the hallway and back, and he wasn't the same person after that day. He'd come in and out once in a while where we could talk to him. But he was a good friend for me. And I'm glad that I had him in my life. He was a good example. And I try to be a good example to him. And I'm glad that he was able to investigate a little bit of the church that he was able to investigate. Because he's now on the other side with another good friend of mine that was a friend of his, learning more about the gospel.